So so you do logos, right? Like design?
I do all kinds of stuff, just mostly logos and all types of graphic. Finish a labeling for a seasoning that I did, and some different things that I did.
How did you like get started in doing this?
I've loved it since I was a kid, really. I've loved to draw. I started out just drawing freehand and loved to do it that way. But I got into designing as I got older, when I got in high school and then in college. Um, when I first went to college, I didn't go to college for graphic design. I went for criminal justice, but then I ended up going to college for graphic design, and I have a master's in media design now. I've been looking for a job in it for a while, but a lot of the places want you to have worked for a company for 2 or 3 years, which I have not done. I don't have the experience of working for a company. So I mostly do it freelance on my own.
Have you ever done like tattoos?
I have not. That is something that I would love to get into. It would be
Mm.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't, do you have any tattoos? Because I don't.
Oh, I do. I have 10 tattoos.
Wow. So I'm a Leo. I was born in August and I was thinking of like maybe getting like the circle and the squiggle, maybe like on my shoulder or something, but I haven't I haven't gotten down to the place yet, so I'm still on the fence. So what kind of stuff do you want to do like in the future?
What I'd like to do is a lot of branding. People who want to have their own website, I'd like to help them with the website stuff. I'm actually going through doing UX UI design right now, which is building a website and doing all the UX UI for a website. It's learning how to build a website from the ground up as far as branding. I know how to do some branding work, such as if somebody wants to build a business and they need branding on their side, such as what they want their logo to look like, what they want their name of their company to be. I know how to do all that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to work my way into now.
Okay. So what would be like the dream job for you? Like what like give me that picture.
Working for a big company, that either working for a big company or a small company that does that kind of stuff, that needs people who do logos, needs people who help them. I would love to help a company from the ground up, like build who they are. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? From the logo, from the branding, from everything. Um, and I'm excited that the labeling did for this barbecue seasoning, it's going to be out in the stores pretty soon. So I'm excited. Something I created is going to be out in the store for everybody to buy.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Like having not even your name, but
That
just
is
having like saying like, hey, I did that, or like I was a part of that. Like that's me.
right. It doesn't have to be my name, but just something that was made from Texas. It's going to be a Texas-made product, and I'm I'm the one who made it. That's what's cool about it. And
Yeah.
I think my dream job would be just to help somebody from the ground up create something they want to create.
But would you ever want like, to do like your own company kind of? Like have your own like logo brand?
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Like if I took my name is Creative Heart Designs, so I'd love for that to be my own company one day. If I could turn it into my own company one day, that would be really cool.
So would you say that that would be like a part of your passion, like making that like as successful as possible?
Yes, yes, for sure. That's what I would love to do.
So what kind of things do you do for like a website? Because I don't know anything about like making a website.
So I actually used to work for a lady for her nonprofit company. she had a nonprofit that was like mental health, helping people with mental health. And I actually did a lot of stuff for her website. It was called the Sweet Mental Escape.
Mhm.
And I actually created a lot of pages for her website through, she had it through, I wanted her to do it through WordPress, but she used, not WordPress. What was the website company she used, or the platform she used? Um, Wix. She used Wix for
Okay.
hers, and I created a lot of pages for her on her website, and so to get her company out there, because she wanted to help people who needed, mental health counseling and different things like that. Um, I haven't been in contact with her in a while. I was still helping her out, but she's kind of laid off that now. She's doing something different. So yeah, I helped her for a while do that, but I kind of laid off that. But now I'm learning how to. That's what I'm doing now.
All right, that's pretty cool.
But I just want to get my work out there. I want people to know what I do so that I can get more clients who need my help,
Hmm.
and get my work out there, get my creative heart design brand out there so I can make it into a company.
What would you say is like a theme you have, or like the vibe you want to give off?
That I'm a very creative. If you do something, I will figure out how to do it. I will never say no to doing anything, because I want to get the experience under my belt. I
Hmm.
want the experience. I want. It's never too late to learn how to do something new, and learning is always a good thing. So that's what I want people to know. I'm never going to turn anything down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I'm very much the same. I'll do free projects. Not as much anymore, but like like for close friends, I'll do like a free little like 10 like 30-second video just 'cause, and then you find out like their friends saw that, and then they're like, "Hey, how much would you do for a video like for me like that?" And then I can charge them, and it's like a net. We gotta get a network, and that's yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. I mean, I've done a couple of projects for people, and I've asked them to put my name out there. Hey, let people know this is what I do so that I can get the experience under my belt and all of that.
I'm curious to like what is your creative process? Like what program do you use to like draw out the designs?
Mostly I do it, believe it or not, I do it on paper first. First, I do it pencil and paper. Then my biggest two things I use are Illustrator. I use Illustrator and Photoshop, but I
Okay.
also use I also use uh, uh, Corel Draw. I use Corel Draw, but I also use, what's the other one that's Adobe? There's another one where I can make brochures and all that. It's Adobe. It's not Illustrator. InDesign.
Oh, okay.
InDesign. I use InDesign and Illustrator a lot.
All right. Yeah, I use Adobe Premiere, so that's a video editor, but Adobe's pretty good.
Adobe's good, yeah. And now I'm learning with the UX UI stuff I'm doing. I'm learning how to use Figma and Sketch to do, like, to build wireframes for a website and stuff. That's what because you have to start drawing out a wireframe for a website first, how a website's going to look before you actually do it. You have to draw it out on paper first,
Hmm.
and then you're bringing it on Figma or Sketch to actually do it. So
That's pretty interesting because I don't know anything about like making that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting to learn all the different working parts of a website and how to make it, how to make it work.